First on Fox 21 tonight. As a deadline to avoid a government shutdown nears, Congress is trying to figure out if Medicaid cuts will be a part of the budget they need to pass to keep everything running. Fox 21's Austin Sack joins us live in the newsroom to break down what these cuts could mean for the millions using the program in our state. Austin.
Scott, Republican Speaker Mike Johnson has until next Friday to bring the House GOP together, who are currently divided over spending and tax cuts. Now, Democrats say they are not going to help unless Republicans can prove their budget would protect government programs like Social Security and Medicaid. As Congress considers cuts to Medicaid, fear is preventing some people in southern Colorado from seeking the care they need.
Many of our communities are so fearful of losing Medicaid.
U.S. Senator John Hickenlooper is now meeting with leaders from across the state, hoping their stories will stop what he calls illegal federal funding cuts.
We're going to fight tooth and nail to try and make sure we preserve every bit of funding we can for Colorado and for Colorado organizations.
The Center for Health Progress in Colorado is one of those groups at risk.
Grace is a young mom. She's involved in the work that we do at Center for Health Progress. She is 7 months pregnant, and she did not want to go to the doctor. She canceled her OBGYN appointment, and she has a green card. And even with legal status, she did not want to go get that critical care that she needs.
Right now, about a quarter of Colorado's population is enrolled in Medicaid. The majority live in Congressional District 3, which makes up Pueblo, Trinidad, the San Luis Valley, and the Western Slope.
Any cuts to Medicaid funding would further impact the healthcare safety net and would result in a reduction in services and programs and would threaten the availability of healthcare to people from across the state.
A new report shows Republicans cannot achieve their goal of cutting $2 trillion in federal spending over the next decade without cutting Medicaid. President Trump and other Republican leaders continue to say they're not targeting Medicaid, arguing the savings will come largely from weeding out waste, fraud, and abuse.
A lot of what's being done right now is to preserve these programs for the beneficiaries who truly deserve them. And I think we all ought to welcome that exercise in getting rid of, as they say, waste, fraud, and abuse.
Democrats argued the proposed Medicaid cuts would have widespread effects impacting state budgets, rural hospitals, and healthcare providers.
If you really want to look seriously at how government spends the money and how we can cut the fraud, waste, and abuse, I'm all for it. If you really want to look at it, there's ways to go about it. You don't throw working people and services, under the bus.
Now, to buy some more time, President Trump and Speaker Johnson are pitching a short-term deal that would freeze current levels of spending until September. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says negotiations at the Capitol will resume on Tuesday as lawmakers have already gone home for the weekend. Reporting live in the newsroom, Austin Sack, Fox 21 News.
Austin, thank you so much.